English podcast.
Welcome back, English learners. You're listening to QLeap English, the place where we read great books, talk about them in everyday conversations, and somehow your English gets better along the way. I'm Mr. Q.
And I'm Naomi. Hi, everyone. We're so glad you're here.
Naomi, let me ask you something. Have you ever spent hours worrying about what someone thought of your English?
Hours. Try days. Last month, I sent a voice message to a colleague, and I replayed it maybe 20 times. Did I pronounce that word wrong? Does my accent sound strange? What is she thinking right now?
And did she ever say anything?
No, she just replied normally, but I still worried.
That's so common. Many learners I've talked to do exactly the same thing. They spend so much energy trying to control how others see them.
But I can't control her thoughts, right?
Exactly. And that's what today's book is all about. It's called The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins.
Oh, I've heard of this one. It's been everywhere.
Yes, and the idea is very simple. 2 words, let them. Let people think what they want. Let them react how they react. And then focus on what you can control. You.
So instead of worrying about her opinion,
You say, let her think whatever she wants. I can't control that. But I can control my next sentence.
that sounds freeing.
It is. By the end of this episode, you'll see how much energy you've been giving away, and you'll learn how to take it back.
Okay, I really need this. Let's go.
Naomi, let me ask you, when you're in an English conversation, what's the voice in your head saying?
Am I speaking too slow? Do they think I'm not smart? What if I say the wrong word? They're probably judging me right now.
And while you're having all those thoughts, what's happening to the conversation?
I'm not really listening. I'm just inside my head, worrying.
This is exactly what Mel Robbins talks about. She says, the problem isn't you. The problem is the power you unknowingly give to other people.
Unknowingly?
Yes, you don't realize you're doing it. You're just trying to be polite, trying to be liked, trying to control how they see you. But all of back energy, it's not yours anymore. You've given it away.
So when I worry about what my colleague thinks?
You're giving her your energy, and she probably isn't even thinking about you.
That's painfully true.
Right? Mel Robbins says 2 simple words, let them, will free you from the burden of trying to manage other people.
Let them. Say it again?
Let them think bad thoughts about you. Let them judge your accent. Let them misunderstand you. That's their business. Your business is what you do next.
So when I'm speaking English and I feel that worry,
You say to yourself, let them think whatever they want. I can't control that. Let me focus on my next word.
that's the other part. Let me?
Yes, the corollary is let me. Let me adjust my behavior. Let me focus on what I can actually control.
So it's not about not caring. It's about caring about the right things.
Exactly. You still care about your English. You still want to improve, but you stop caring about their opinion because that was never yours to carry.
I've been carrying that weight for so long.
Many of us have. And Mel Robbins says, when you stop obsessing over what other people think, say, or do, you finally have the energy to focus on your own life. You stop reacting and start living.
Stop reacting and start living. That's good.
Can I tell you a story?
Please.
A learner once told me she stopped speaking in meetings because she was afraid her accent sounded unprofessional. She would prepare sentences in her head, but when the moment came, she stayed quiet.
I've done that.
Then she learned the let them theory. She realized she couldn't control what her colleagues thought of her accent. That was their business. But she could control whether she spoke.
So she started speaking again?
Yes, 1 sentence at a time, and nothing bad happened. No one laughed, no one criticized her. And even if they had, she would have said, let them.
That's courage.
That's the let them theory. It's not about being passive, it's about choosing where to put your energy.
So how do I actually do this in the moment?
Mel Robbins has a simple practice. When you feel yourself spiraling, worrying, overthinking, trying to control someone's reaction, you pause and you say 2 words.
Let them.
Yes. And then you ask yourself, what can I control right now?
My breath, my next word, my body language.
Exactly. You can't control their thoughts, but you can control whether you speak. You can control whether you try. You can control whether you show up again tomorrow.
So the energy goes from what are they thinking to what am I doing?
Yes, and that shift changes everything.
Can I give you an example from my own life?
Please.
Last week, I was in a meeting. I wanted to share an idea, but I stopped myself. I thought, my English isn't good enough. They'll think I'm stupid.
And what happened?
Someone else said the same idea 5 minutes later, and everyone loved it.
Oh, that hurts.
It did. But now I realize I wasn't protecting myself. I was just giving my power away.
So next time?
Next time, I'll say, let them think what they want. Let me share my idea.
That's beautiful. And here's the truth Mel Robbins reminds us of. Your peace is non-negotiable. Protecting it requires you to let them be who they are, while you become who you were meant to be.
So my peace, my calm, is more important than their opinion?
Yes, and once you believe that, you're free.
I think I'm starting to believe it.
Good, because that's the let them theory. Not caring, caring about the right things. You, your growth, your voice, and letting the rest be the rest.
Let them.
Let me.
I like that.
It's a small shift, but it changes everything. So here's something tiny we can both try this week.
I'm ready.
This week, every time you worry about what someone thinks of your English, say 2 words, let them, out loud or in your head, and then ask yourself, what can I control right now?
Just 2 words?
Just 2 words, but say them every time you notice the worry.
And what do I do after I say let them?
You take one small action, one sentence, one word in the meeting, whatever you can control.
So let them is the pause, and let me is the action.
Yes, that's the whole practice. Let them think what they want. Let me do what I can.
Okay, I'm going to try this. Every time I feel that fear,
Let them.
let me.
Perfect. And if you miss a day, just come back the next day. No pressure, just practice.
No pressure, just practice.
That's the let them way.
Mr. Q, before we finish, let's talk about some words from today. Not like a test, just let's sit with them.
I love that. Words are little keys. They unlock big ideas.
First word, control.
Control means the power to make decisions about something. But here's the thing. You can't control other people. You can only control yourself.
We said you can't control their thoughts, but you can control your next word.
Yes. Example, I can't control whether they like my accent, but I can control whether I speak.
Next word, burden.
A burden is something heavy you carry. Mel Robbins says trying to manage other people's opinions is a burden.
Let them free you from the burden of managing others.
Yes. Example, worrying about what they think was a burden I didn't need to carry.
Okay, next, peace.
Peace is a feeling of calm and quiet inside, not stress, not anxiety.
Your peace is more important than their opinion.
Yes. Example, when I stopped trying to impress everyone, I found peace.
Next, react.
To react means to respond immediately, often emotionally, without thinking.
Stop reacting and start living.
Yes. Example, instead of reacting to their judgment, I paused and said, let them.
Next, opinion.
An opinion is what someone thinks or believes. It's not a fact, just a thought.
Their opinion about my English is their business, not mine.
Example, everyone has an opinion, but I don't have to carry all of them.
And last one, worth.
Worth means having value, being deserving of something.
You don't need to prove your worth. The right people will see it.
Yes. Example, my worth is not determined by their approval. I am worthy because I exist.
Okay, let me say them. Control, burden, peace, react, opinion, worth.
6 words, 6 small steps towards freedom.
I feel lighter already.
That's the let them theory working. So here's what we learned today. You cannot control what other people think. That's their business. Your business is what you do next. Let them think what they want. Let me speak anyway.
And our challenge this week, every time you worry about their opinion, say let them. Then take one small action. One sentence, one word. That's it.
However you showed up today, listening to this whole episode, that's already a win.
Yes, be kind to yourself. Your peace is more important than their opinion.
If you want to go deeper into the let them theory, we have a 15-minute extended version on our Patreon with more examples and a let them, let me worksheet. Link below.
Next time, we're reading a book about, well, let's just say it's about obstacles and how they can actually become the path.
Oh, I'm really looking forward to that one.
Me too.
Until then, take care of your English.
And take care of yourself.
Keep leaping.